Evening, minor league baseball fans. Welcome back to Minor League Baseball, the show. Tonight is our second game of this three-game set between the Arkansas Naturals and the San Antonio Missions. Well, tonight is the night where we have another game of this three-game set. Tomorrow, catch us for the final game in this three-game set. As the San Antonio Missions wrapped up the series. After that, the Missions head home. They'll be back to host off the visiting Midland Rockhounds for a four-game set. And after that, the Corpus Christi Hooks come in to play, and most likely we are starting to see a good year for baseball. Go online now as we go through this year. Print out and get your tickets now. Also, follow the Missions all season long with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can download that on any smartphone. And now, let's get ready for your starting lineups for the San Antonio Missions and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. I know it's going to be a rainy evening for the visiting squads. We're getting ready. Alright, first for the visiting San Antonio Missions. Starting first for the San Antonio lineup, Roberto Luis at second. Batting third is Robert Rodriguez at third. Left fielder Bobby Pierre batting third for San Antonio. In left field. Batting right field is Edgar Armas at right. Batting fifth in first base is Bo Duvall at first. Batting sixth is the designated hitter, Alan Cordoba, the DH. Batting seventh in center field, Art Suit at center. Batting eighth is the catcher. He'll have the catching duties for San Antonio, Ronald Clemente, catching. Batting ninth, rounding out the batting order, is the shortstop, Enrique Herrera as short. And on the mound for the San Antonio Missions tonight, Manuel Avalos. Tonight's Missions pitcher. And now, here's the starting lineup for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Leading off and playing the center field, Andres Benitez as center. Batting second for Northwest Arkansas, third baseman Henry Tejeda at third. Batting third is the catcher Graham Lopez catching. Left fielder Charlie McGregor will bat fourth for the natural lineup. McGregor at left. Tommy Gonzalez will bat fifth for Northwest Arkansas. Gonzalez at first. Batting sixth is the second baseman Joe Robbins at second. Batting seventh is the shortstop Morris Nobles at short. Batting right field Ronnie Nelson batting eighth for Northwest Arkansas. And the DH for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, rounding out the batting order, Terrence Gore. Tonight, the DH. Benitez, Tejeda, Lopez will be your first natural three. McGregor, Gonzalez, and Robbins will be your middle three. Nobles, Nelson, and Gore rounding out the batting order for Northwest Arkansas. And on the mound is Ronald Perez. Perez, tonight's pitcher for the Naturals. Here's your starting lineups.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 12 takes the mound for the home team in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in, Andres Benitez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Stepping in, Henry Tejada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. At the plate, Graham Lopez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Clemente moving to his left, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Number 0 will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Third baseman.
Stepping in now, Robert Rodriguez. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Left fielder, Bobby
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Poirier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he misses it. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But boy, very fortunate to record the first out there.
batting fourth, right fielder, Edgar.
So digging in now, Edgar Armas, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Bo Duval, as he hits one on a line to left field. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Hero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Now batting, Alan Cordoba. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0. Leading off the inning, Charlie McGregor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Charlie McGregor.
A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Suter sprinting after it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in his center.
In now, Joe Robbins, and he fouls this one off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Herrera has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in, Art Suter.
Leading off for San Antonio. Center fielder, Art Suter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Benitez giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Enrique Herrera.
Into the box, Enrique Herrera as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us are back with more following this. Leading off the inning, Rodney Nelson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike one.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
So we got him looking there. Rodney Nelson goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Andres Benitez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Armas on the move. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Henry Tejada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Gore, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Roberto Ruiz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Robert Rodriguez.
Digging in to try it again, Robert Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Safe. Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Bobby Poirier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Graham Lopez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Armas has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie McGregor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Ready now, Tommy Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And now a soft liner to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Edgar Armas. He singled his last time up.
Edgar Armas.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Striding in once again, Bo Duvall. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Alan Cordoba hits next. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Stepping in now, Art Suter. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Ronald Clemente. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Enrique Herrera. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Nelson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Missions lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Joe Robbins. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to his right, Ruiz. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Stepping up now, Rodney Nelson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Grounded to the right. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. Next will be the designated hitter, Terrence Gore. A base hit in his first trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Lifted into center field. Ruiz into shallow center. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andres Benitez. He flew out in his last at-bat. That's a strike to throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Some guys have no...
Taken high and deep to right. Armas racing back to the track, to the wall, and they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought, he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Ready for another shot now, Henry Tejada. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatigued.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Naturals lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Roberto Ruiz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Roberto Ruiz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Robert Rodriguez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Wealthy Road, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Ruiz at second, Rodriguez on at first with nobody out. Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly, step on the bag for one, on to first to complete the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
Stepping in now, Edgar Armas. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3.
Tell you, he was already enjoying a good night at the plate, but that homer just cements it as one of those nights he won't soon forget. He's making it look easy up there.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now, Bo Duval. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Leading off the inning, Graham Lopez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ready once again, Charlie McGregor. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in now, Tommy Gonzalez. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
2-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Rounded down the third baseline.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And a glove flip for one.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Robbins. And a high strike there, 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mark Parsons enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 14, Mark Parsons.
Alan Cordoba hits next. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Designated hitter, Alan.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nelson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Center fielder,
Into the box now, Art Suter. First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
In now, Ronald Clemente, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Enrique Herrera.
Digging in once again, Enrique Herrera. First offering on its way. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Roberto Ruiz, to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch heading out towards shallow right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box now, Robert Rodriguez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. McGregor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 5-3. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Now batting, Morris Nobles. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. The 0-1 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Poirier is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 15, Rodney Nelson.
So digging in now, Rodney Nelson. First pitch coming, here it is. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, Terrence Gore. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Nelson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get fouled. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Armas is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andres Benitez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here it comes, 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Men on third with 2 down. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry, and he is in there. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Now batting.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Henry Tejada. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Swing and a liner. Foul.
All right, see you later, man.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And that's in there, base hit. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That's wide, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 to him now. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie McGregor, hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Poirier is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. It's stretch time here by the shores of the Blue River, and we are all tied 5-5. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Poirier.
Left fielder, Bobby Poirier.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Edgar Armas.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Nelson is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Ready once again, Tommy Gonzalez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Hit on the ground is short. Herrera moving to his right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another shot now, Joe Robbins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and tipped what the pitcher gave.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in and looking for more, Rodney Nelson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter,
And that misses ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2-0 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 3-0 now. Andres Benitez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Andres Benitez, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Armas is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on the show right after this. Alan Cordova hits next. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
designated hitter, Alan.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground towards the left. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Riding in once again, Art Suter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, McGregor. 2 down.
Now batting, capture it.
Ready for another chance, Ronald Clemente. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Liner towards second, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Digging in once again, Henry Tejada. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Third baseman, Henry Tejada.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The catcher, number 20.
Into the box now, Graham Lopez. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a breaking ball stays outside. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Rodriguez. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charlie McGregor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-2 pitch. Tapped down the line. Rodriguez gloves it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9-1-2 the ninth, and we are all tied 5-5. At the plate, Enrique Herrera.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, the shortstop, Enrique Herrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game going for him. Wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Into the box, Roberto Ruiz. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Hard hit toward the hole. Backhanded. And the winning run is across to score.
And the Missions win it.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Missions with a big 17-hit attack. Manuel Avilas pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And so tonight, the Missions victorious. Got the next win of this 3-game set. Well, tomorrow morning is our third and final game at Northwest Arkansas. And after that, the San Antonio Missions get ready to come home and face the visiting Midland Rockhounds. And most likely, guys, we are going to see a pretty good ball game in the morning. Well, tomorrow our stream time will be 8 o'clock, but it will evidently be holded off until 11 o'clock first pitch time. It'll be Child Awareness Day for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, and hosting off the San Antonio Missions as they get ready for this third and final game on the road. Well, the final game score is the San Antonio Mission 6 and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals 5. 1-0 for San Antonio. This bud's for them.